So what happens is when a person is suffering pain and they go through the stages of grief, and they may not even understand what all the stages of grief are. But when they get to a point that they understand it, and the grief is finally to a point that they've resolved that issue, even though the mind may be healed, maybe the mind has learned to master itself, the neurobiology still has cell memory. The cells in the body gets addicted to whatever the suffering, the pain, the grief. And you could have a person that life is uneventful, life is wonderful. But what's happening is for so long they may have festered into what is called a pattern behavior of grief and pain and anger and suffering, that their neurobiology gets caught in it. So what happens is finally when they have the breakthrough, and they know they have the breakthrough, they still will have some work to do. The beginning of the breakthrough is the awareness. But once the neurobiology and the nerves is set like a computer chip, it's still playing a script. It's still trying to play. So what happens is that's where mindful meditation comes in at. Mindful meditation where we're no longer rushed with everything in life. If I see a butterfly, and I don't care how many minutes it is, and I'm on my way somewhere, and I need to be there on time, but I caught that butterfly caught me, I'm going to take that minute, and I'm going to meditate, and I'm going to observe that butterfly. A minute of my life is not much, but that's my computer, my internal computer telling me that's for stored memory. That's for stored memory for another time. So I may take a minute on that hurried moment that I need to get somewhere because that butterfly just came past me. Or it may be the rainbow when I'm on my way out and I don't have time, but there's a rainbow. I'm going to take that time. And so when we start learning that the universe within us is connected to the universe outside of us, we take the moments and the time that we need in life to heal ourselves, to be kind to ourselves. And that's what mindful living is all about. You go from the point of letting your mind master you with the stored memories or stored anxieties or stored victimization or stored hopelessness. And what you do is give yourself permission to free yourself, to liberate yourself. And then after you've done that, at a conscious awareness level, the groundwork is still being laid. And that's the time where we mindful meditate. We take the time for ourselves. A minute is not, if you're a minute late for your interview, a minute to take the time to take in a positive thought, to take the time to notice your surroundings, it's not going to make a difference in your life. A minute's not going to make a difference in your life. If you can't afford to take that minute right there to breathe and relax and focus on something, and these are just small little things that you can do throughout your day, then you don't have time for your life. You don't have time for the success that you're running for. You don't have time for the relationship that you think is going to be the best relationship. If you don't have time for that 1 minute in your life when the universe is sending you a message and you can't be still for that second and breathe and relax and take that in, that goodness in, because the universe is leaving little jewels, leaving little jewels all around the place. There's one behind that bush, and you just have to take a second and store in new memory. And that is the process of becoming whole. And that is the journey of becoming at one with yourself. And the Bodhisattva journey starts off in suffering. And many may feel that it was suffering, a loss. Something led you to it. But I can guarantee you, the journey is not one of pain. The journey is happiness. The awareness that you suffer is what puts you on that journey.